Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning from wherever you may be joining us from. My name is Modi Kwaiman, and I'm going to be conducting today's session. Good morning, Molweni, Sanibonani, Bonjour. I am delighted to be here. Celebrations are definitely my thing. We are here to celebrate those that have journeyed through the course of time and achieved something in this year. We're going to celebrate in the midst of load shedding, in the midst of interest rates, in the midst of everything else that could have gone wrong. We are today going to celebrate those that have made it thus far. I'm not going to be doing this alone. I've got a team of people in studio that are going to help me run this program today. Like I said, I am so excited, and I would like to know, where are you joining us from this morning? Yes, the celebrations are going to continue, and I would just like to encourage you to be part of this session and join me and go through this whole session with me and have a lot of fun. So yes, type it in the chat if you can. Just delight me if you can, so that I can be able to know where you're joining us from. Please do talk to me so that I can be able to see. Wonderful. Thank you. I can be able to see some of the chats that have been placed on there. You don't need to worry. Just scroll down. You'll be able to see the chat on the bottom of the page, and you can be able to type out where you're joining us from. Please do talk to us. Home office. Okay, their office. Which office? We need more information than that. Please share that information. I see there's some of you that are with me in Cape Town. Some are in Secunda, Commercial Park. Wow, Midrand. That is awesome. And thank you for taking the time to be with us on this session today. Today, we're going to celebrate people that have achieved. We are going to conduct a ceremony of graduation for people that completed a course in telecommunications for non-technical managers, as well as the program in enterprise and technology management. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Most people in both these programs qualified by distinction. In the midst of everything that I've just explained, people are able to undergo a course and pass with flying colors. Congratulations to everybody that has made it thus far. I know that you didn't start off at the same number that you are graduating today. Some had to fall off, some had other things happening, some had life happening, but you have made it this far, and congratulations. So this session today is just to celebrate you, to take a moment and say, well done. Okay, with that, like I said, this is going to be very interactive. I'm going to request of you to please send us a picture of what it is that you look like today on your graduation day. Please let us in on that secret. We would like to see what you look like this morning. And to start things off, let's start off maybe with a little game. We'll go back to the pictures in just a minute. And yes, shortly I'm going to call on somebody to welcome each and every one of you officially, because obviously I'm too excited to be able to do a proper job when it comes to that. So please scroll down on your invitation. Check for me. You'll be able to see that there is a link where you can be able to play a game or two with me. So are you ready? It's going to be a puzzle game. I'm going to try and see if I can be able to get some things right with regards to this game. And I would like for you to play along with me. You never know, there might be a prize up for grabs. So put all your thinking together, your creatives together, and let's play the first game. It will be a puzzle game. Are you ready? Midrand, are you ready? Cape Town, are you ready? Secunda, are you ready? Yes, let's go. Ooh, this looks difficult. Okay, that's there. How is it going for you? This is not working out well for me. I think this is a picture of what Toby used to look like. I'm not quite sure. But yes, this is too difficult, but I don't also want to give away the answers, so I'm going to give this a pause. I will continue later. I hope you got it right. And I hope you were the first one to be able to get it right because you never know, you might be up for a prize. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates, management team, Vodacom, thank you for this opportunity. We are going to celebrate. Let me give over the reins to somebody that is going to give you the official welcome, and he goes by the name of David Selepe. David Selepe is a senior specialist in OE and change. Over to you, David. Are you here? Are you ready to give us the official good welcome?
Yes, I am here and I am super ready. Can you hear me properly on your side?
I can. Why does it sound like you're more excited than me? I didn't think anybody is more excited on this occasion than I am, but I'm loving it.
Okay, you'll see as I give my address. I guess you'll see why the excitement is at play. But let me not show too much for now. I can shoot ahead whenever you think I should. Should I? Okay, fantastic. I guess that's my cue. First things first, colleagues, let me introduce myself. So I was doing a stint within the organization and effectiveness and change space for a period of time. But over the last 10 months, I've been looking after a portfolio called Emerging Youth Talent for Vodacom Group, which is for the Africa region, which is obviously a combination of the different markets that we operate in across Vodacom Group. I have the pleasure today of formally welcoming everyone to this. I'll call it an auspicious occasion because it is obviously a special day for many of the people that are on the call today. But first things first, I would like to extend a special welcome to a couple of people. One, Tandom Kosi, who is the talent management lead for Vodacom Group. So this portfolio is set under him for the last couple of months. I think it's fitting to extend a special welcome to him, and hopefully he's on the call. I'd also like to welcome our partners, the Northwest University team. That is the team that works harder than everyone else, I think, to make sure that you guys get the right content and you guys also show up at the right level insofar as the academic side is concerned. I'd also like to welcome the youth programs lead for Vodacom South Africa, which is Mpumi Ngobo. He's just recently took over the portfolio. I hope he's also on the call today to speak to you guys at some point. I'd also like to extend a special welcome to the HR director for Vodacom South Africa, Jabulo. I hope she's on the call. I saw her name somewhere in the invite. I hope she's on the call. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to the VIPs, which is the people leaders, the Vodacom South Africa people leaders. Those people are super important insofar as shaping your exposure within the organization. I think they're super important. That's why they are called VIPs in my eyes. And then another welcome goes to our VVIPs, if I may put it that way, which is our interns on this call today. I call them VVIPs because today is about them, and I think it's important for us to really acknowledge the input that you guys have provided in this business over the last couple of years or months. In some instances, we appreciate the drive that you guys have displayed throughout your tenure at Vodacom, your dedication, and in some instances, the sleepless nights. I had the privilege of leading a couple of interns in my team. And I know, when it comes to some of the assignments and so forth, there were some sleepless nights in between because the one part is that obviously we're pushing them to learn as much as possible in the organization. On the other side, we understand the importance of learning in general, and we expose them to literature that I think is important for their future and that is important to help them show up at the right level, be it within Vodacom or any other organization that might find themselves moving forward. And I think that's the most important thing, and that's the biggest benefit of forming part of an organization like Vodacom, because your exposure is something that is important to us. You would have seen some interns might have been exposed to some large-scale projects in the business, projects that really shape the direction of the organization, projects that contribute towards the bottom line of the business, ensuring that the business is sustainable for today, for tomorrow, and the future ahead. So those people are super, super, super critical. I think what is certain is that we do value your input as interns in the business. We do most certainly appreciate how you've also showed up as a human being. Obviously, our organization is super fast paced. To show up straight out of university into a fast paced organization like Vodacom is super impressive. I am proud of each and every one of you guys for the work, the commitment, and all the I'll call it again the sleepless nights that you guys have undergone. Some of you not too long ago, you were probably wondering and sitting, be it at university or your first day in the business, you're wondering and probably confused in some instances around where is my career going? What are my career prospects? How am I going to shape, myself within such a big organization? And I hope and pray that by now you must have established some sort of direction insofar as where your career is going to go, insofar as where you are going to lend yourself, be it within Vodacom or even outside of Vodacom. And I think that is super, super, super important because I really hope that the tools that you've received over the last couple of months, over the last couple of years, for some of you, really, really position you differently out there in the market. So with that said, thank you so much for joining us as well as the interns. So today we've got a number of profound speakers. So I think it's super important as you kind of build your learning appetite. You also take this opportunity to carry on learning as we celebrate today. The beauty about a hybrid organization is that we can have a session like this while I'm sitting at home as well. In fact, I'm still on parental leave, in fact, and that's what makes this organization so beautiful and flexible, that I can dial in from home, still looking after the young one on the other side, and be able to have a conversation and be able to present myself as well and show up for such an important discussion or an important event for you interns, our VVIPs for the day. The beauty about today as well is that we are talking to prospective CEOs, some directors of different organizations. We are talking to some entrepreneurs as well that will shape the right narrative for our beloved country. We are a purpose-led organization. We don't limit our love and passion to just purely the bottom line. We do care about people. We do care about their careers and their prospects. So I really, really hope that you take the learning from this journey and you own it for your own self. You own it for your own career, and then you also paint a different narrative for the backgrounds that you come from, in light of what Modi mentioned earlier on with some of the challenges that we're facing as a country. These are the tools that you guys need to be able to build, one, a successful organization in the future, two, a successful country in the future as well, that anyone can come in and thrive in. So without saying too much, thank you so much for the opportunity and all the best to you guys, our interns. And thank you so much to the managers as well, taking the risk of bringing someone with limited experience and exposing them to the world of work and really helping them shape not only their careers, but their lives. Thank you so much for that. And that is my story in a few minutes, so I can hand back to our MC to lead the rest of the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you, David. That was full, and you welcomed each and every person. So I feel they can just take off their jackets and relax and have a wonderful time, because you covered everybody, the VIPs and the VVIPs. So you've done it all. Thank you very much for that beautiful, beautiful welcome address. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. You need to go and be the change that you want to see. Yes, in the midst of it all, we are celebrating today a year that has been a year filled with challenges, but we have endured until the end. Let me not waste any time and give over to our next speaker. I'm just going to read a short bio before I introduce her to stage, and that will be Bridget Matthews. Bridget, please get ready as I just read a short bio just to welcome you on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Bridget is a qualified chartered accountant. She provides consulting, financial management, and tax services to all her clients. Before starting her own consultancy, Bridget held permanent positions at companies in banking, telecommunications, media, as well as the automotive industry. In her current role as a professional director, she provides leadership as chair of various committees, including the audit and remuneration committees. Please help me welcome to the virtual stage Bridget. She specializes in governance, risk, and strategy leadership. Bridget, please join me on stage. And so good to see you.
Good morning, Modi, and good morning, everyone. Before we kick off formalities, on behalf of Dr. Joseph Zichampu, the Chief Director of NWU Business School, and Dr. Bismarck Jobeka, the Principal and Vice Chancellor of Northwest University, and all of our faculty, we congratulate you. My name is Bridget Matthews, she, her, from the Institute for Technology, Strategy and Innovation, also known as ITSI. So ITSI has been busy for many years, educating around 4,000 students and presenting more than 150 iterations of our innovation and training programs across different areas, different businesses, different industries. And we've been doing this in collaboration with Northwest University. NWU Business School has recently made us so proud by being awarded a 5-year accreditation by the Association of African Business Schools, that's AABS. This is the maximum term of accreditation offered by the AABS, and according to Professor Annette Smith, the former acting chief director of the NWU Business School, this is another bright feather in the school's cap that demonstrates its uniqueness. So collectively, and with our world-class facilitators, of course, we are so proud to be here today to celebrate you, as David said, your VVIPs, and your success in completing the PETM as Vodacom's valued human capital. Vodacom, all over the continent as Vodafone in the OpCos, has enabled you from different academic fields and currently learning in different areas of the business to make magic, if I can call it that, and has also created wonderful opportunities for you. Vodacom has done this by partnering with us and our colleagues at other institutions, and we have come with our carefully curated content specifically tailored for Vodacom to try and make sure that you do your bit to achieve the company strategy in different areas of the business. So for today's ceremony, we are proud to have delivered successful participants in the PETM. That's the Program for Enterprise and Technology Management. Working in conjunction with Vodacom Learning and Development, and here we'd like to thank Philip, Tando, David, Mandisa, Tiamo, and everyone who's been part of this journey. We've done our best to make sure that we address the One More Skill initiative within the company. But all of this means nothing without you, wherever you are in the business. And as I said, you come from all over, different academic institutions, all over the country, different areas of business before, and many of you have not met in person. So thank you for allowing us to see how you would pull all of this off with people and colleagues that you had not yet met, but also allowing us, as my colleague Steve would say, to talk about feelings. Because in this still very remote environment, it's sometimes difficult to get a team to gel. And for those of you with whom we did have to check in, thank you for allowing us to not only talk about feelings, but also to focus on the cold, hard facts. This helped us to make sure that teams got back on track where they'd veered off, and also just to check on the humans that we were dealing with. We know that many of you had also enrolled at other institutions at the same time, so thank you for focusing and appreciating the PETM as much as we do. So what you all made us think of is a quote by Maya Angelou where she says, "Nothing will work unless you do." Oh, and wow, did you work? We know about the late nights, some of those examples that David also mentioned. We know about quickly dropping off the kids and getting them to be quiet while you had meetings with your teams or you had to attend class. And even sometimes when some of you were ill, you were still in class. We had asked you, as I said, to come up with new and creative ideas to create value within the company and then to present these in a business case project, but to also make sure that you complied with the university's requirements. And we also needed you to demonstrate application of the learnings from throughout the program. A big, big thank you to all the managers in the different areas of business, some of whom are in attendance today to celebrate you, for providing support, not only at the beginning, but throughout the program, and also afterwards in making the time to serve on the final assessment panels. So after receiving the brief, what all of you came up with, wow. We had some mind-blowing ideas, some suggestions to improve processes for problems to which we could all relate, like SIM swaps. But most of all, this year's projects had heart. We were reminded of very rural communities who had problems accessing their medication and also the need for quality education, to name a few. And some of you got quite technical. Peter will probably talk about that and tell you more about what's happening going forward later on. But thank you for blowing our minds with all of this and with your innovative thinking. There were also some tense moments for some groups who had to endure very harsh criticism during the preliminary presentations. Kudos to everyone who persevered when we set you back. Only the best quality with ITSE, everyone. So thank you for working so hard to make sure that you came up with ideas to try and get Vodacom to the techco which it is rapidly becoming, and not a moment too soon. So again, remember, nothing will work unless you do. Keep working, whatever follows after this journey. I want to say that you almost also seem to have some fun with us, because there was a little bit of teasing of us oldies at the beginning, and some of the comments were stressed, just in the comment section, and then others were, what a mouthful. So based on the fact that you are all here today, some with distinctions, it means that you absorbed all of those mouthfuls and hopefully you are no longer stressed, at least not about this. You've all worked very hard for it. Either way, this qualification that we are celebrating today is something that no one can take away from you, ever. So cherish it and revel in its meaning. On behalf of our faculty and especially our colleagues who get everything done, Pierre, David, Steve, Peter, bravo, brava, and congratulations, everyone. We are super, super proud of you. Well done, well done. Odi?
Oh, wow. You never cease to amaze me. Your passion and your enthusiasm regarding this just baffles me each time. I love it. And yes, I will set up that coffee virtual date that we should have.
Definitely. Thanks, Woody. And I want to say everyone who's on here has inspired us, so we get as much as all of you get. So well done again. Thanks, Moody.
100%. And thank you once again, Bridget. Have a wonderful afternoon further. Ladies, gentlemen, graduates, you've had it. Nothing works unless you work it. I listened to a talk earlier in the week where somebody indicated that the top of any mountain is the bottom of the next one. So keep moving, keep thriving, keep reaching for those amazing goals that you have within you. You have it in you to be able to achieve those. And with the kind of leadership that we have within Vodacom, these programs that we're busy celebrating this morning, it is all testament to the fact that you do have some sort of wind beneath your wings to propel you to move forward. With that, we're going to just take a short break and check out our summer video. And immediately after this, we will be going into the moment that we've been waiting for. Yes, the awards. We are ready to celebrate. Let's just quickly go and check out the summer video while I get my voice ready and my dancing shoes ready for the awards.
Moon Sauda. Summer is the sport. One we can all win it by unlocking summer with Vodapay. Take Rajesh, Mrajaja, pure composer, as he gets 70% off his holiday shopping.
I am such a champ right now.
Tama, #1 groovies, posting YouTube shorts for 31 Saturdays. Bona, a content queen. Now that's what you call stamina. Nomsa, social media champ, aka Siacheta anytime to mom, unlocking data and airtime to organize a summer get together. This summer, we are not just players, we are all champions. Unlock your summer with Vodapay and get your share of 500 million rand in cash and rewards. Further together, Vodacom.
Vodacom. I need to train my voice to be able to say it like that guy says it. He says it with so much passion and enthusiasm. Okay, we are ready to celebrate. I'm going to request the studio to give us some music while we read out the names of those that are graduating. I did let you in on a little secret. Most of these people passed with distinction. You will be able to see on the screen nonetheless. Let's go for it and celebrate. Well done to Amanda Stella, distinction. Congratulations to Asamahle Mazaleni, well done. Next up, we have Austin Begley, distinction. Well done to Fabuisile Damsana. Buntle Mulife, distinction. Woohoo! And Bushe Solomon, well done to you too. Buntu Zifana, well done. And Carmen Yu, distinction. Constantia Mpeti, well done, distinction. Woohoo! Dakalo Muvanga, distinction, well done. Dennis Ndlovu, well done to you. Jokaran Pillay, well done. Ningulwazi Tembe, well done. Faith Maringa, congratulations. And next up we have Purupero Mtombeni, distinction. Well done to Raisabe Tabane. Kakisabe. Then we have Glenn Sambur, distinction. Shulani Malungani, well done. Itabeleng Mudise, distinction. Woohoo! Itumeleng Lesu, well done to you. Jamin Lalu, well done. Jared Williams, distinction, well done. Jerushan Mudley, distinction, woohoo! Karin Rousseau, distinction, oh wow. Catherine Bernard, well done. Kumbishe Siolo, distinction. Kishalin Kadiachi, distinction, well done. Kurt DeBrain, well done to you. Lorraine Lusinga, well done. And then we have Maz Khan, well done. Mandisa Peach, well done to you, Mandi. And another congratulations goes to Marilyn Musala with a distinction, well done. Mbalenhle Vundla, well done to you. And congratulations to Mduduzi Ikakane, well done. Melita Libajwa, distinction, woohoo! Mudise Nkunu, well done. Morgan Nkosi, well done to you. Mufumi Rikoto, passed with a distinction, well done. Nguko Rauchahalo, well done. Then we have Ndumiso Mbutu with a distinction. Well done to Ntlantla Fakude, another distinction. Well done. Nicolette Oliphant, well done. Congratulations, Nomtandazo Masenye. Congratulations, Nosibusiso Ngobo, distinction. Well done to Ntika Mtalana. We continue to celebrate Nyandano Madiba. Well done. Owen Moses, distinction. Woohoo! Paul Tikwane, well done. Hindile Vilagasi, distinction. Kumuzo Murungwana, distinction. Well done. Puseletso Mpahlele, distinction. Ooh, I told you we're rolling with distinctions. Riza Forbes, well done. Rosalina Mkabela, well done to you. Tandiwe Lungwane, well done. Sakekile Mikelo, well done. Sandisiwe Msomi, distinction, well done. Sashin Padiachi, distinction, well done. Sitrebi Numalo, congratulations. Simeon Barnard, distinction, well done. Siposetu Nkobi, well done. Siamtanda Mlinga, well done. Mlinga. Sizwe Msimango, congratulations. Fonwabo Mbele, well done. Taran Jacobs, distinction. Tato Chukudu, distinction. Tato Makofane, distinction. Well done. Tembile Metani, congratulations, distinction. And Tubelihle Nzama, distinction. Tiago Maeva, congratulations. Tinotenda Muzambi, well done. Siamo Dana. Oh, wow. Tyler Peters. Well done to you. And then we have Yola Mbalane. Well done, Yola. Zandile Ngijimana. Well done. Distinction. Zoe Schnettler. Distinction. Well done to our graduates this morning. I should have put in a disclaimer to say, if your surname doesn't sound the way you usually hear it, I probably just pronounced it in a different language. As you could hear when I greeted, I used different languages. So let's blame it on the nerves and load shedding and everything else. But please let that not take anything away from the amazing work that you've put into it. You have done great, and congratulations once again. You've done better than me. I didn't complete any course last year, so well done to you. We are now going to give an opportunity to those that are going to tell us about their team learnings. But before we do that, we are going to celebrate top teams as well as top individuals in this course. Let's bring it up on the screen. Top students: Marilyn Musala, Riza Forbes, Zoe Netler, Simeon Barnard. Woohoo! Wow, those percentages are on point. Well done to our top students. I really don't know how you did that. Congratulations. I have even more respect for you now. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You've put in the work and it has definitely paid off. Next up, top teams. Here we go. These are our top teams for PETM 2022-2021. Okay, team 1. Team 2, Marilyn Kumbasile. Yes, you saw the names. Awesome, well done. Top team, that will be team number 5, consisting of Riza, Pindilem, Kumi, Kumuto, and Constantia. Woohoo! Well done to team 5. Another top team. This is team 2, Black Tigers, consisting of Simeon, Itabelen, Glenn, Amanda, Rosalina. Well done to each and every team. Woo! I know something about teamwork, hey? I know that is not one of the easiest things to undertake. And if you were able to receive an award that states that you're a top 10, then it means that you know a thing or two about people dynamics. Well done to each and every one of you. Every team leader, big up to you. You have done it. And yes, well done. Okay, I think we're done with the first part of our celebrations for the graduations. Now I'm going to call upon the people that are going to be sharing their team learnings with us. I just need to quickly check who will be our first person to do so, and then we will be giving over to them to speak to us about how this was. I am really interested to hear. All right, so we're going to call on Tato. Yes. Okay, so it's going to be Buhle or Tato or both on stage that are going to share with us how this year was for them. We are ready to hear it. I've been waiting for this moment. Congratulations once again. And yes, please do share with us how was this year for you, and well done.
Thank you very much, Modi. And thank you to all those responsible for organizing this lovely event and affording me the opportunity to speak today. Today, I just want to recount my memories and reflections of this whole internship experience, which has been wonderful. I'll start with the context and challenges associated with the internship. I'll then go into the context and challenges associated. I'll start with the context and the challenges. I'll then describe some methods and attempted solutions that I tried along with my team. And finally, I'll outline some key lessons I took out of the whole experience. So on the context and challenges side, on the job side, I was allocated to the actuarial and data analytics team of Vodacom Financial Services. There I was to work as an actuarial specialist for the insurance team. My line manager was the executive head of the department, and there was only one other junior actuarial specialist in my team. And in my first month, it was a very big task. I was heavily involved in the execution of a premium adjustment on over 400,000 customers on our book. Had to work on all kinds of actual aspects of the business, from pricing and product development to monthly performance analysis, reserving, financial and regulatory reporting. So I also had to learn new skills, so things like SQL outside of the free online course environment, and to try apply that in our new actual software, which was completely foreign to me. Furthermore, 3 months into my internship, and the other actual specialist took maternity leave. Fortunately, a new hire was made, so I was not alone. However, we do have a unique insurance environment at Vodacom, so even he needed time to settle and build familiarity with the business. So it was kind of like the blind leading the blind, in essence. But this is all just to say that being thrown in the deep end is quite an understatement to how I felt. This internship really tested my mettle. On the coursework side, of course, I was thrown into this exceptionally challenging program of enterprise and technology management. In the program, I had to attend lectures, complete assignments, and work in a team with people I'd never ever met before, from different backgrounds and different experiences, different universities. A lot of the concepts were very foreign to me, network spectrum, bandwidth, or gung-ho. Or I had never given serious consideration to these concepts, like inverting population pyramids, self-coaching, conflict in teams. Additionally, on a personal note, I also had to move back to Joburg after having studied in KZN and Cape Town for 9 years, or the previous 9 years. I'd also left my partner in Cape Town and had very few friends up here in Joburg. And this was all while writing in an exam for my qualification. So that's the kind of context and the challenges that I faced. It's quite daunting. And then the attempted solutions, I guess. So on the job side, tried several things, built a study plan so that I could balance, studying for my exam with the PETM work and my daily work, my daily actual work. I tried to find even more online crash courses on SQL and advanced Excel so that I could really do my job properly and improve my ability in these tools. Tried to leverage off the technical guidance of the data science and other data analysts in our team. I reached out to non-technical members of my team to assist with parts of the business outside my expertise, to try to improve my skills and get a better understanding of the business. Sorry, I see my camera is gone, but I hope you guys can still hear me. It's the load shedding, but I'll keep going. I reached out to non-tech, and then I took on responsibilities within my team and tried to get honest and critical feedback on my work. Finally, I also dug into the archives of my university notes and actual technical notes from the consulting companies to help with some of the theory associated with the job at hand. And then on the coursework side, I tried to make my team and myself as efficient as possible. We tried to take the initiative in delegating work and structuring deadlines for completion. Try to always think of ideas from work that might help generate business ideas or complete tasks, and also try to meet my team in person throughout the year to try, build relationships and build good team cohesion. Additionally, I also tried finding new outlets. I took up MMA and BJJ course. I started taking up MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I also started reading and learning about the Roman Empire, and I traveled down to Cape Town a few times to see my partner and other close friends. Just checking in if people, seems like I'm still okay. You guys can at least hear me. No, there you go. And then so now I'd just like to move on to the lessons learned from all of that solutions. So there are many lessons that I learned, but I think I'll try to focus on those that will be the most useful to all of you and relate to the solutions that I provided. Because number one is that failure is genuinely okay. I know it is a bit of a cliche, but failure is genuinely the key to growth. Taking on the responsibility and ownership of a task, and then failing in that task will make you really want to, take honest and critical feedback, and then, next time try to meet the required standard or go above and beyond it. So I think failure is really important. The best learning is truly by doing. That's the second lesson I learned. Taking tasks even tangentially related to the work you will do will give you a more well-rounded and developed understanding of the work you do and how it fits into the bigger picture, whether that's your organization, your community, your family, your own personal business. It's really important to just start doing tasks, get into action, and learn from that in the most quickest way possible. Thirdly is that conflict is really important for teams. We learned this in theory in both the PETM and the Bold Curiosity sessions that we did. But I think we also learned this in my team personally. Our team worked well together and tried to deliver, but at times I think we did fail to address some of the underlying issues we felt in the team. And ultimately, I think that is perhaps maybe why we weren't as successful as maybe we would have liked to be in the end. And it's just, a lesson that we take away from this and try to improve in my future team experiences. So number 4 is, the internet is always your best friend. Whatever problem you've always had, someone else has had it. Don't be afraid to consult the internet. They can give you the guidance. There's now ChatGPT, which is even like another amazing addition to the internet's capabilities. So don't be afraid of the internet. Number 5 and number 6, quite related. Number 5 is separate your workspace from your relaxing space. This whole internship was kind of, work from home or hybrid at times, and it can be quite easy to go from your laptop to bed, back to your laptop, and never really do much. So I think you really need to make sure that you separate your workspace and your relaxing space. Otherwise, you'll neither work or relax very well. And then last lesson is related, finding outlets. I think it was really important that I found my MMA and Jiu-Jitsu. It was an important outlet. And I think I wouldn't consider like television, Netflix, movies, although that's a contested subject, I know. I wouldn't consider those as real outlets. I think you need to do something that truly relaxes you. But obviously you need to find that what's unique for you and look out for different things that fit to you, but you need to genuinely get relaxation out of them. And then finally, I just want to thank everyone involved who made this experience possible. I want to thank the team, the graduate internship team, everyone from ITSI and the NWU team. Special thanks to my team members at the Vodacom Financial Services team. And finally, I'd like to also thank my fellow interns, all of you guys here, for the fun engagement and participation online. It was really great to experience this year with you, even if it was not entirely in person. And I wish you all the best. So thank you very much, everyone. I think now I'll just pass on to Catherine to share her team learnings and her team experience. Thank you.
Thanks, Buhle. Thanks so much. Hi, guys. I'll just dive straight into it, I guess. So this year of internship for me has been a whirlwind mixture of delight, stress, and invaluable learnings. I wanted to say thank you to Philip, Bridget, Pierre, Peter, Devet, Steve, and all the other people involved in making this incredible opportunity a reality. I joined the Vodacom business marketing team, which is small and very busy, and I was extremely lucky to have an experienced, kind, and understanding mentor within the SME space where I was assigned. I learned about copywriting, briefing in campaigns, graphic design. I had the opportunity to organize workshops and manage the CMS for a small business advice website. By the way, guys, please go check it out. It's called the B Hub. And this has been my first year of corporate work. And while it came with its ups and downs, tons of stress, loneliness, I moved to Joburg this year, excitement and motivation, the one thing that's remained constant and is something that I'm still grateful for is Vodacom's culture of inclusivity and respect. I feel heard in my team and I'm able to state my opinions. I think that it's been one of the most valuable things for me because I've learned that participation is simply never a negative thing. If you engage with an open mind, your contribution to the topic at hand is either a fresh perspective and a good one, a point that needs someone else's expertise to refine, or a learning point for yourself and for the team. And on the topic of participation, I'm most grateful to my internship syndicate team. We were called Thream Team, like dream team, but we were Syndicate 3. And it was a privilege to learn and work with them. One of my favorite things about working in general is that compared to studying, people have like talents and skills in different areas and in wonderful ways. So I appreciated the spread of knowledge and skills in my team because it made delegation and teamwork productive and largely pleasant. Boucle is actually one of my team members, and as he said, of course, our group wasn't without some disagreement and discomfort. So the actual coursework covered a range of topics that I would have not been otherwise exposed to. I come from a marketing and economics background and found the intricacies of the technical world, or technological world rather, bandwidth, techniques for the management of self and others, most valuable. And the interview skills section at the end of the program, I found both fun and valuable in particular. It was a delight to meet new people and engage with them in classes, to hear the range of perspectives and opinions on the list of topics we covered. But mostly for me, I'm quite in awe of the potential of our generation, and I look forward to being a part of our bright future. So thank you, everyone. And I will hand over to Tato now. Hey, Tato.
Thanks, Catherine. And don't forget, guys, put your best foot forward. Those are words from a famous man, if you guys forgot, Philip Robinson. And yes, I decided to start my speech by quoting Philip because throughout the year, that was the most intentional phrase that rang throughout in my ear. So whether be it in my capacity as an intern or within the PETM program, I had to constantly remind myself that this is the corporate environment. It's fast paced, a lot of people, especially at Commercial Park Cafeteria between 12 and 1, but that's a different story. But most importantly, being in corporate, especially being a Vodacommer, requires confidence and competence. And I choose to highlight specifically these two characteristics because I believe the internship as well as the PETM program largely contributed to further developing them for me. Now, you soon learn immediately after entering corporate that if you don't have confidence, you will A, feel like your voice is not heard, B, not defend your point of view, or C, be afraid to ask for help. But luckily for my internship year, I was lucky to be placed in the Toby chatbot team. And I say lucky because, to be quite frank, I barely felt like an intern. My supervisor, line manager, as well as my EHOD treated me with respect and gave me meaningful work that actually had a clear objective to my specific growth points. The mentorship I received instilled the confidence in me to ask for help when I needed it, but also to give me the confidence to be proactive with my development. So, like Jake the dog and Finn the human, I ventured off onto tasks that were outside of my comfort zone, which actually led me to with the ideation and development of a project that is going to be in Vodapay. And that's all stemming from the mantra, put your best foot forward. As for the PETM program, it was like a mother's love. Even when it was trapping us, guys, we knew that it loved us and also it was meant to grow us. And the content itself was just above par. I mean, it covered so many aspects of the business. I even found myself just walking around the office trying to be smart, using big words like OPEX, EBITDA, MVNO, PQ, RSTUV, all those too many acronyms. But at least I kind of knew what I was talking about now. And don't get me even started on the lecturers. Amazing people. Like even when they were, interrupting some of us with our breakfast and brushing teeth, and when they said turn on your cameras and you're still brushing your teeth, but it's still fine. They were amazing and very passionate, and they really cared about helping us extract as much value as possible from the program. I mean, my team would actually consult after hours with Peter, and he would still join the sessions, with like so much energy as if like it's a can of Red Bull. I'd never worked in an academic context with as competent and mature people as my team members for mid ranges, and clearly, like as a result, I'm also glad that we actually won an award. But that's clearly because of the competence and maturity that of the people that I was involved with, and through the diligent leadership of Carmen and Dumiso, as well as the excellent effort from the rest of the team members, we were disciplined, aligned, respectful, and produced quality assessments for the group projects. Now, it is definitely a competitive program. And if you come into it with a positive mindset, you'll be able to extract so many opportunities, develop a network, grow skills, and also get nice food from the Commercial Park Cafeteria, guys, once in a while, But otherwise, I'd like to thank Vodacom, NWU, and ETI, and congratulations to all of us. And now over to Muddy.
Wow, Tato, cafeteria. Yes. Look, when you started, you mentioned that two things, but confidence and what else?
Competence.
Competence. Thank you very much. Your speech was amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your team learnings.
Thank you.
Wow. I don't know if you were listening, but I certainly want to meet these three people that have just spoken now. If you weren't listening, one of the things that I picked up, or some of the things that I picked up, was that conflict is good. I have more questions regarding that, but yes, we see that it's worked for you. And that whatever problem you have, somebody has had it before. I took a pause there for a moment when I heard that. Thank you for sharing. Participation is never a waste. I prefer to shy away, but I think after today, I need to show up. I need to dress up, show up, and get ready. Okay, thank you for sharing your team learnings. I'm encouraged. I'm going to push more people to sign up for this course because wow, wow. Okay, let's do another game. Immediately after this game, we'll be going through to have a mini break. Some of our speakers couldn't be able to join us at the moment, but we're going to play a game and then we'll switch over to our break. And I've just checked the photo booth. I'm not seeing many pics there. Thank you for those that have uploaded. Please take a picture, upload it. We would love to see what you look like this morning. So please share those wonderful moments with us. I don't have to because you can see me on screen. So please, let's do this together. Upload those pictures. Who knows? There might be prizes up for grabs. All right, let us do the memory game. My favorite. I am definitely not good at this game, but it is definitely my favorite. So it's one of the things that I need to do in this year, 2023. Practice so that I can be able to be even better at this game. Play the game with me. I'm sure you have the link on your invite to be able to play the game. Let's see. Memory game. Match the pictures that you see on there. Okay, I didn't see that one yet. Woohoo! I am doing well on this. I did tell you that I'm not very good at this, hey? Not working out. Woohoo! See what I did there? I think sometimes you must just tell yourself that you don't hate a thing. Tell yourself that you like it, you love it, and then maybe it might just show you favor. See what I did with my game? I think I did well. All right, with that, let's just take a few minutes to just go and breathe. Lunch is on us. I believe there will be some vouchers that will be sent through to our guests, our VIPs, our VVVIPs, as well as our graduates. So let's just take some time. Time now is 10:58. I think we'll be back here in the next 15 minutes. So go stretch, grab some water, grab something to eat, and let's reconvene in the next few minutes. Just watch out on the screen. You'll be able to see what time we'll be reconvening. With that, let's take a break. And it's been fun so far, and I'm looking forward to the next session. See you in a bit.
it's alright. But the loving you're gonna
special love, a special love. A special love, a special love. Special love, a 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 special love. One love, one love, one love, one love. Special love, a special love, a special love. Special love. Special love.
Good afternoon once again. Welcome back. I hope your break was good. And yes, we continue with the business of celebrations. I'm your MC today. My name is Modi Guayman, and I am excited to be here and conduct this session this afternoon. I need to call on Mikateko. I know that she's a very busy person, and I know that she needs to jump onto another meeting, and I will introduce her properly maybe after the talk. So if she's here, let us not waste any time and give her the opportunity to do so. Mikateko.
Hi, how are you?
Delighted to see you, and thank you for making the time. Please go ahead and take over the stage and speak to us. We've been waiting.
Lovely. Thank you, Modi. Thank you. Hi, everybody, and happy Friday. It's definitely not easy to to have to get on call and address, a bunch of young, talented graduates that are ready to take on the world, filled with passion and should I say energy. But maybe just a little bit around my background. So I joined Vodacom about 3 years ago now. And yeah, prior to that, I had been in the entertainment industry, still in the HR profession. And I was thinking around what are some of the things that I would like to share with you today that can, resonate with most of you as you're celebrating important milestones in your life, but also perhaps as you're ready to, or as you're getting ready to start shaping your careers, etc. And I thought perhaps it would be good to just share with you some of my own personal experiences. I was an intern around, I think it was 2009. I was an intern at MultiChoice at the time. And I remember before that, I had, been very excited to join the corporate world. I had always set myself an ambition to work for big corporate. That's all I knew at the time, that I just wanted to work for big corporate and land a big job. I didn't really know what that meant. But I was very lucky that upon starting my career, I met some excellent managers along the way who have been able to mentor me, guide me, and coach me, and mold me to the person that I am today. It is no secret to most of you that we live in a country, especially in South Africa, where unemployment rate is very high. I think if my numbers are correct, it was just over 33% sometime last year. And it was certainly higher than the overall unemployment rate. So youth unemployment was definitely higher than the overall unemployment rate. And I think, with the situation the way it is, when you look at the politics, the economy, it just boils down to what is it that, each of us can do. So you live in a society that has this great challenge. And at an individual level, you almost need to ask yourself, what is it that you can do to help the cause? Some people are in a much more privileged position in that they can influence that, and others perhaps less not. But the question as to what is my individual contribution, I think is a question we ought to ask ourselves. And as Vodacom, we're no different to that. We also live in a society where the challenges that are happening in the world and in our country, affect us from a business point of view, but also from a personal point of view, because we all are sisters, we all are cousins, brothers, mothers, etc., to this population that is also just pretty much part of, the huge pandemic of unemployment as far as that is concerned. So from a Vodacom point of view, we take the position that we can always help the cause, and hence you guys find yourselves in these graduate programs, internship programs, learnership programs, things like Code Like a Girl. These are just a number of initiatives that we run to help the cause, which is how can we positively contribute. And we try to do that by, giving you guys a number of skills that we think if we set you up with these basic skills, you are likely to get a head start, and maybe you're likely to get on in an interview and succeed, because it would have given you some basic knowledge, some basic understanding, and perhaps helped you a little bit to find what your passion is and what your strengths are, so that when you're ready to take, or when you're getting ready to take on the world and all of that, you actually stand a chance, you can represent yourself, you can speak a little bit confidently around what you've learned. But I must say that that is not enough. The 12-month or 6-month, however long your program is, that we partner with yourselves is certainly not going to be the answer to it all. You have to yourself build your brand. You have to invest in what is it that you can excel in, or what is it that you can hone in that will differentiate you from your colleagues. As we said, we spoke about, or rather in my context, I laid a picture around the huge unemployment rate that we currently face as a country. So I think it would boil down to what then after your graduation, how do you, if the opportunity that you're looking for, that you're dying hard for, doesn't present itself at the time that you want it to present itself, what is it that you do to keep moving, to keep pushing? And also when you do, because most of you will get into that position ideally that you want to ultimately end up in, and maybe it will take a few years, but hopefully you get there. When you do get there, how do you then help the cause? Because then it becomes about what do you contribute in turn to the larger society. So my edge to you is that, first of all, after your graduation, spend time with yourself, spend time with your inner self, understand what it is that you want to do and why you want to do it. And don't stop chasing that. There will be a lot of challenges on the road. We live in a time, or at a time, where there is a lot of things that are happening in the world, and it's not as easy as I graduate today and I get my job tomorrow. So spend time in that, pursue your interests. But over and above that, when you've gotten to the position or the role or the career that you ultimately want, ask yourself, how do I then help the cause? How do I then contribute in this larger society in the form of whatever platform it is that I would have created or that I would have landed myself in? And I think that is the world in which we live in today. The recent World Economic Forum in Switzerland, held just some weeks ago, I think poses that challenge to many of us, which is, looking at the complex issues in the world and how we can try and solve for that. And also, from an HR point of view, the whole concept around inclusion for all has become more prevalent in the future, has become more prevalent rather now than it was ever. And I think the challenge is that everybody should be asking themselves, how do I contribute to a better world where everybody feels that they are part of the world, where everybody feels heard, everybody feels seen? From a Vodacom point of view, that is certainly something we're thriving for. We want to be in that organization where people, when they are here, or even when they're not here, when they're outside, they know about us, they hear about us, the smell and the feel of the place. In terms of what people resonate with, that is the kind of organization that we want to be. So my parting words to you is, when you get to that place that ideally you want to get into, don't stop looking at the big picture. Don't stop asking yourself, what do you contribute to the larger world? And always stay in touch with what's happening in the world. Because sometimes we can be so focused on what I want and the next thing and the next thing, but stay in touch with what is happening in the larger society, and how can you contribute to that? How do you use your platform and your skills and your talent and your interest and your passion to benefit the world at large? And always look for opportunities to hear the voice of the unheard, or to represent the people that are previously disadvantaged. That is the challenge that I leave with you all. Other than that, I think it has been great, or it is great that you've been selected to be part of the Vodacom initiatives. It shows that you have what it takes. So don't give up on yourself. Keep pushing for that passion, that interest, and look for those opportunities. And if any of you ever need to talk or some advice, I'm here. You can always find me on the global address. And yeah, I'm always willing to chat to people around how they can or how they can shape their careers, or what it is that I can contribute. So all the very best to you. I wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. And yeah, hopefully I see you around the corridors. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow. What an inspirational talk. Thank you very much, Mikateko. I will be the first person to reach out to you. Thank you for a beautiful
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Ciao, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day further. I hope you were listening. And some of the nuggets that I took from Mikateko's speech is that you need to spend time with your inner self. You need to build your brand, because Vodacom has created the platform and assisted with the necessary skills. Because all we are doing is to try and bridge the gap of unemployment. It is causing havoc in our country. So we need to do what we can to make sure that we don't stay in the same position. And yes, you've been given the necessary skills that you need, so go out there and make a difference. And if you were able to go through this course and pass the way that you did today with all those distinctions, I believe that anything you dream of can be possible. So everything of the best to each and every one of you. We are going to go on and celebrate and call out more awards. But before we do that, let's play a little game and see if lunch did not get you, in a certain way. We're going to play a game now quickly before we go into the next batch of awards. I hope you're ready. I'm ready on my side to do the game, word search. It's also one of my favorites. I'm not going to say how good or how non-good I am with regards to that, but we will see just now. Okay, I hope you're ready. There we go. Got one word. Incredible. Thank you. Yay! See what I mean? One of my favorites. How many words did you manage to get? I think the computer is assisting me here. Okay. Hang on. We cannot give all the answers. So, because we have vouchers up for grabs for these games, let's just put a hold on it. We will see how well I did later because I cannot win a prize anyway. So, hard luck for me. Moving right along, we are going to continue the celebration and we are going to go over and continue with the awards for this morning. This time around, telecommunication for non-technical managers certification is going to be underway as of now. Technical team, I'm ready to celebrate our people, so let's do this. And I know most of them passed with distinctions. Well done to each and every one of you. We are ready to get the ball rolling. And yes, let's pull up all those names so that we can be able to see. And here we go. Congratulations to Aletia Matumba. Distinction. Well done. Goodwill Kreswa. Distinction. Well done. Joseph Gasura. Distinction. Well done to you. Lisafonolo Matsuso. Distinction. Well done. Mapelo Ramezi. Distinction. Well done. Well done to Matabo Twane. Distinction. Well done. Nolutando Musewe. Distinction. Sibar Kosal Sur. Distinction. Well done. Sianda Dosi. Well done. Congratulations, Spiwa Mashangu with a distinction. Well done, Tanya Marimutu. Distinction. Kabo Kimane. Well done. Tinama Yuela. Distinction. Well done. Kobile Ndlovu. Distinction. Yunarine Mazivandila. Distinction. Well done. And that is our first batch of awards. Well done to each and every one of you. You have done us proud. Let's now move over to celebrating either top tips or top student. Please roll it up. We're ready. And for our top students, Kalia, Unarine. Yes, I got it right. Well done to our top students and congratulations. You have managed to do this in the toughest of times. I have no words. Well done and congratulations to all our graduates this morning. Just quickly checking who will be our next speaker. I believe we'll be doing team learnings now, and we are ready to call on those that are going to give us their team learnings. I'm sure there's a lot to talk about on this one, so I'm really, really looking forward. Okay, let's just see who is the next person on that's going to be on our screen. Yes, Goodwill, are you ready to share your team learnings with us? I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Hi, everyone. Hi, how are you?
Hello,
First of all,
Philip.
I'd like. Oh, hi, good. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to everyone that was just called and awarded for passing with a distinction, and to our top performers and top achievers. The course has really been great. It was a very interesting one. I think most and foremost, what I'd really like to say or put around it is that it was very beautiful to see how we learned so many technical and complex things, but because of how brilliant the instructors were able to understand these in a very simplified manner. So in terms of the IoT challenges that we did, like there was one of the assignments that we did called the IoT guest house challenge assignment, and putting that up together and learning how the different generations of the network industry have managed to change, and how and what that means for us in the telecommunications industry was just mind-blowing and overwhelming, to be honest. But it was just great information, and mostly from Peter. I think Peter must have been the best thing I've ever experienced this whole past year, because he's such an enlightened man and is very tech savvy, and having to experience all of these and learn and meet new people who are also learning more from each and every one of each other. It was just a brilliant and beautiful experience, and a well-rounded course, actually, if I should say. That's all I have to say for today. And really, thank you, and more and over again, congratulations to everyone that got an award and got a distinction. Hopefully, we'll be seeing each other more often in the offices, because then we should be in the industry for longer than we actually think. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you very much,
Philip.
Goodwill. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your team learnings and how you found the course. And yes, I look forward to you guys working together as you did so well in the past year during this course. I'm now going to call upon Philip, who's going to do a vote of thanks. And then after Philip, I'm going to call on Peter Geldenhuys to also just give us an address. Over to you, Philip. Where are you? How are you?
Good morning, Madi. I'm here actually just down the hallway from you, so not too far. Enjoying the beautiful weather of Cape Town. Good afternoon, everyone, and good afternoon to Madi as well. Madi, I'm not sure if anybody told you today that, but you are really looking marvelous. It's always great to connect with you, this time of the year when we do our award ceremony. So just, from my side, let me start with thanking you for availing yourself today to be our MC for the event. So folks, it really feels like yesterday when we did the internship program. So as the program lead for interns, congratulations to all of you for remarkable achievements on the PETM and Telecoms for Non-Technical Managers programs. It is really satisfying for us to see the overall results improve year on year. I think what we need to remember here is that Vodacom receives every year about 10,000 applications for the grad and internship programs. Yes, you've heard right. 10,000 applications. So we are only able to hire about 1% of this 10,000 every year. And you that's celebrating today with us are part of this celebration. So I want to start off by just thanking our business partners at ITSI, in particular Bridget, Steve, Pierre, and Peter. Your dedication to the development of our youth and early careers talent pipeline at Vodacom has been remarkable over the past few years. And we're really looking forward to take this program from strength to strength with you going forward. The internship program cannot run smoothly without the support of my own team members. I want to in particular recognize Mandisa Peach, who you all may know already, for her support over the last year in making sure our internship program runs like an oiled engine. Mandisa, your dedication and commitment to the program has been amazing, and I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me on this program. It was amazing working with you, and I wish you well with the next journey, with your next journey at Vodacom. So folks, Mandisa will be leaving the HR youth space at the end of February to continue her work experience in the marketing area. So Mandisa, all the best, and yeah, looking forward still meeting up with you sometime again. To the rest of my team members, Mpasi, Tiamo, Melita, you were always there to jump in and help whenever we needed support. We ran through a last year of staff members that went on maternity leave, and we all had to jump in and support each other. So I do appreciate all your support every day. To David Selepe, my manager of last year, our working journey was very short, but boss, thank you so much for your support during 2022. During difficult times where budget cuts were the order of the day, you always managed to convince senior leadership to remain with youth programs initiatives, allowing us to celebrate here today. Our executive head of talent acquisition, Mpumi Nkobu, can unfortunately not join us today, but he has asked me to extend a note of congratulations to all of you. From this year, the youth programs portfolio will be under Mpumi's leadership, and we're looking forward to work together with our talent acquisition partners. So from my side, just congratulations to everyone once again. I wish you all the best with your careers going forward, and I'm going to yield control back to our awesome Madam Speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Philip, and thank you for that compliment. And yes, I must say, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. I am delighted to be here, and I love you even more just for suggesting that I come and be part of this wonderful occasion. Thank you.
Thanks, Madi.
I'm now going to call upon Peter Geldenees. Are you ready, Phil? Are you ready, Peter? This is your opportunity to speak to us. We've missed
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. Yes, I'm sitting in the background waiting in anticipation to just say thank you to such a wonderful group of people that went through our program, but also my appreciation for Vodacom for the wonderful work they do in order to uplift our country and the amount of effort they put in order to make South Africa a wonderful place to live in. We live in very interesting times, and I think I've got just 3 messages that I want to convey with the participants today. There's a Latin word calling carpe diem, and it says seize the day. Don't just wake up a morning and just use oxygen, but use the opportunity that you have in order to make a change, a positive change in this world. That's the most important thing. And I tell my daughter that every day when I drop her off at school. Carpe diem, seize the day. See what you can learn, see what you can contribute, see to what extent you can add to this wonderful world that we live in. But then the second important thing that's also quite at the top of everyone's mind is how do we utilize our life in order not to only make a contribution to the world around us, but also to be gratified in yourself. There's an interesting saying that says, if you love what you do, you never have to work a day in your life. And that is why there's a plea to look at what you are passionate about. If we look at the motivational theories, they talk about self-direction. And it's wonderful if there can be an alignment between what you feel passionate about and what your organization wants from you in this skill. Therefore, very, very important. Those wonderful 3 things that we shared with you in our courses: self-direction, mastery, and a higher sense of purpose, the foundation of a motivational environment. And the last important thing is you've learned a lot over the last year and a half. And for those of you that have done our second year program, you've learned even more. But if there's one important thing about the lives we live in today is that you can never stop learning. Life is a lifelong journey of knowledge that you could utilize to be more effective. We at the Institute are even doing the same. We all know the popularity of artificial intelligence tools and how that can improve our productivity within organizations. And even we are now creating new skills and new insights in a new AI program that can be used for business productivity. And I just want to share with you one of those results. So, one of our programs that we utilize is a program called Midjourney, where we create images. And I said, create an image for African technology excellence. And look at these beautiful images that were created by these AI programs. Just as an interest, how AI can unlock a huge amount of productivity in organizations. That being said, we have to, mention the individuals that make a positive contribution. Philip and your team, thank you so very much. To the L&D team at Vodacom, now I have getting a new name, I hear. Also, and also your, the key focus of ensuring that the critical skills that you highlight guiding us as education partners to understand what are the skills that you want to be that you want your participants to be exposed to. So for your guidance and for the huge amount of effort that you put in uplifting the South African student body, thank you so very much. For you as successful graduates and everyone that you love, you've taken a tremendous amount of time in order to pass this program. Some of you have dug deep. Congratulations for those of you that got distinctions. And the reason why you have to be congratulated is you move beyond yourself, beyond the constraints that are there, sometimes load shedding and difficult work hours, in order to unlock deeper insight. So for all of the graduates that passed, our word of appreciation for the tremendous amount of effort and diligence that you put in. And we hope and we know that wherever you will land in your careers, that with this passion, you can go very, very far. You can unlock the opportunities of the future, and you can reach the highest parts of the ladder in any part of the South African economy. Our appreciation once again to you at Vodacom and to you, the successful participants from the Institute and from the university, from us, our hearty, hearty congratulations. Madam Speaker, back to you.
Awesome, and thank you so much for that beautiful, inspirational talk. We always love hearing from you, Peter, and thank you for making the time. All right, now it's time for us to check out who our winners are for the games that we have played. Are you ready? I'm going to give you the top 3 winners per section, and I believe one of you will be getting a voucher in your mail sooner than later. So here we go. Here are our winners for the puzzle game. Top 3 that we have on my side. Jared Williams, you are one of the winners. Sizwe Msimango, well done. Tato Makofane, woohoo! Fastest fingers first. So Jared, it looks like you are definitely in first place. So you'll definitely be getting something in your mailbox. For the others, I'm not too sure, but I'll try and put in a good word for you. But well done. You did very well. Okay, next up, we have winners for memory game. Let's see who did better than me with regards to the memory game. Here is our top 3 winners, or rather those that got their answers first correct. Puseletso Mpahlele, well done. Zoe Snetler, well done. Tinotenda Muzambi, well done to you. So first place, well done Puseletso, well done. With the memory game, I take my hat off to you. And now, I don't know, is it possible for us to see some of the pictures that were uploaded in the booth? Is it only just me that cannot be able to see them? If it's possible, I'd like for them to be appearing on screen so that we can be able to see who are our winners. Let's see how well they did for them to be able to qualify as winners. But before we have to announce the winner for the word search game. First up, Ndumiso Mbutu, first place, well done. Owen Moses, second place, and Karine Rousseau, third place. Look, if there's anything that this session has taught me, is that we have winners in this place. Distinctions on the side, winners for games on the side, difficult games such as memory game. Well done to each and every one of you. Congratulations. Okay, we are going to check out the photo booth now, if it's possible, please. We would like to see how beautiful our people are looking this morning. Okay, looking snazzy there. Wow, definitely ready for graduation day. I love that smile, sun-kissed. Awesome, beautiful pictures. Oh yes, it's graduation time. Yes, we need to be able to see that. Perfect. Amazing. And thank you for those of you that managed to put up your pictures. Just one more thing before we close off this session. We have a survey that would like you to please complete. Tell us how you found today. Was it a joyous occasion? Did you have a good time? What did you like? What can we improve on? We can't wait to hear from you. To all our graduates today, remember the talks that you've had today, the speakers that came on screen to encourage you. One of the things that I picked up is that they did indicate that this should not be the end. This is just the beginning. There are greater things that you're still going to achieve, and do everything in your power to go ahead and build that brand. Philip and team, I don't know where you got this caliber of people, but I'm loving each and every one of those that I've managed to see you already. Well done to the team. And once again, thank you for this opportunity to be able to conduct this session today. I believe we are done for the day. I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining in today. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I'm wishing you a lovely afternoon further. If there's nothing else from the technical team, I'm just checking quickly. All right, we have a winner for photo booth. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to announce the winner. Photo booth. Let's check it out. Who is our winner? Oh, yes. With swag. This is our photo booth winner. Well done to you. I'm loving the look. I'm loving the attitude. I'm loving the snazzy. Well done, and thank you for participating in this session. Well, everybody, thank you for joining in today. Thank you for a wonderful morning. I look forward to the next session, and do have a wonderful afternoon further. Don't forget to complete the survey. We would love to hear from you. And once again, to the team that organized, I had fun, and thank you for choosing me to conduct this session today. Have a wonderful day further. Have a good day, and don't forget to be amazing. Cheers!
Hello everyone.
Good day.
Good day. Hi, I'm Laura.
My name is Zachary Munyon.
I am Farida.
Hey guys, it's your boy Afonso from sunny Portugal here.
My name is Colin Erasmus, and in 2018 I joined the Vodacom internship as a Human Resources Business Partner intern.
I'm currently doing a one-year internship in Lisbon headquarters at the Internet of Things sales department.
I work in technology department at Vodafone.
And I'm currently part of the Vodacom internship program.
And I'm a study and work bachelor at Vodafone Germany.
And I couldn't be happier.
I joined the program in 2019 as an intern in the Consumer Business Unit Division.
When I first arrived at the office in January, I was quite nervous.
So far, my work experience journey with Vodacom has been absolutely amazing.
The Vodacom internship has provided me with tremendous stretch.
You will get hands-on experience in different areas that help you make more clear decisions to be on the right track.
My first positive contribution was made, and believe me, I was so fulfilled.
I'm excited to see where my Vodafone journey goes after the program.
I also feel that my manager truly cares about my goals, even the academic ones.
Today I am extremely proud to declare that with the internship as my stepping stone, I am now permanently employed within the Vodacom Discover Graduate Program.
And this internship has been an absolutely invaluable experience. Thank you, Vodacom, for this awesome opportunity.
Till the next time, see you guys. This is Fonso.